honey right now. Hope I don't crash all amount. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Who broke my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Who broke my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all amount. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Who broke my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Who broke my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all amount. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Who broke my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Who broke my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. Yeah. alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. My heart is cold December. Open my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash while I'm out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high. I can't touch the sky. If I die, let I know that I.
Yo, what's good, everybody? We're back with another Sold Out Live, another Sold Out podcast on this Saturday, man. Y'all smash that like button, sub to the channel if you're new and if you haven't done so already. Of course, y'all know my name is Jeremy Jones, and what I normally do is make content about sneakers, occasional trying hauls, and y'all know we got Music Monday, man. Y'all see the nice topic. Sign up for that Sold Out Discord. Link is pinned at the top of the chat, and it is free to sign up. We talk a little bit of everything from sneakers to music to sports over there. Definitely a very chill environment. And I'm gonna let my homie go and do his proper introductions.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's me, Dunks. Like I was telling Polo behind the scenes, he know what was up, but I wasn't here last Wednesday. I had some affairs going on here in my house. My AC actually went out, so it was very hot. So I just didn't want to be on the live and with that environment. And you guys all know, for the most part, when you get hot, you get irritated. You know what I'm saying?
Very
So
easily.
imagine being in the place that you pay for, and you have to sit in weather that's almost the same temperature as it is on the outside.
If
So
not worse.
but that was very quickly fixed. So I'm back in the AC. So back on the live. So that's just a little quick story about my absence this past week.
Good, man. You made it. So
Yeah,
we
but
here.
yeah.
We here.
And just to follow up, I know we had the those oxidized greens drop today. Let's say I don't know how many people actually went for those.
I think some of my scenes still on sneakers right now.
Yeah, I think full size family still there.
And they
Actually,
had the Jordan 1 denims drop today too.
yeah, but the thing I wanted to speak on these fours is you got to think you just had what three fours drop pretty much back to back consecutive, and with two of those being major drops. So these oxidized, yeah, they're a nice addition, but it's kind of like I already got the two that matter. Now you're just doing it for overkill.
Yeah, I get what you mean. I get what you mean for sure. Um, Let me test the chat real quick, see what we got in the building, and we'll dive into nice topics, and then we'll talk a little bit of upcoming releases. Surprisingly, those Action Brunsons that were supposed to drop yesterday got pushed back. So I'm sure.
Those blue joints.
Yeah, the Medusa Abzuls or what they're called. Yeah, they got pushed back till further. We don't know when. So
Okay,
I was kind of hoping to get in a pair of those for the gym at least.
gotcha.
But let me hit the chat real quick. Looks like we got a new subscriber just subscribed. Knowledge. Appreciate you for subscribing, homie. Y'all definitely smash that like button as y'all come in and out. It says Mac 285 says peace J Polo 100. What up? Kwame
Yep.
says yo. What up, Kwame?
Yep.
Mac says Kwame 100. Mac says Dunks with the fires.
Yep.
Manny with the kicks in the building says West Gucci chat. What up, Manny's?
Bro, what's going on, Manny, bro?
What up? What up? Slayer in the building says Yerp. What up, Slayer?
Yep.
And Max says Manny Fire 100. So I guess let's go ahead and just dive into nice topics, man. We're trying to keep these joints right up under an hour. So let's start with the Nike sues over 100 fake sellers. So something I feel like they should have did a long time ago. But hey, here we are. We'll see what this article is about because I did see this floating around on X/Twitter, whatever you want to call it nowadays. And I did see that. I think somebody posted it in the Discord too. But I finally actually going to take time and just dive into it real quick. So basically, the gist of the things is anybody who's pretty much is known as like a fake reseller, they're suing them. Is what I'm trying to get at here. It says, in an aggressive and sweeping action, Nike has filed a lawsuit against over 100 different replica sneaker sellers aiming to dismantle these operations. This case has been miraculously built since at least 2023. So Nike's been working behind the scenes, but not really said anything. Because I mean, we're
2023. That's
yes,
it's only what 7 months ago.
yeah. But I mean, think about it, it's just now reaching the surface. But and keep in mind,
I would assume that with something like this big of an issue, it would take a little more time to work on it.
But think who they had in the chair before the guy that replaced her, the one that had her son going around doing, allegedly using a Nike credit card joint. She didn't care. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
In my opinion, I don't know. I mean, allegedly, but you know what I'm saying? Once she got out of there, now it seems like the homie that's in there is slowly trying to clean things up. More lawsuits are coming left and right. Nike's not
playing. What I'm saying is, in the 6 months' time is what I'm just gonna assume it, because it seems like they're just grabbing and suing up anybody that just if they have just the slightest distinction to what Nike's doing, then hey, sue them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
In 6 months' time to be able to grab over 100, counterfeit resellers. That's like I said, that means you're picking them up for anything.
Yeah, exactly. And then not to take shots at none of the content creators, but the ones I noticed that was always replicas, always, I'm gonna say this, that highly encourage replicas. I noticed even once their channel booms up and then it gets that part, it's like something happens where their channel has to get deleted, bro. I'm not gonna
look, this is just my opinion on like those type of people, like those type of enthusiasts. That's got to be a straight contracted like type of deal, because I get there are genuine people out there who just don't want to pay money or fight for shoes, so they'll go an alternate route. But like the way that like these tubers pushing and stuff, it's got to be paid contracts and stuff, because there's no way that they're open about like, hey, there's
go here.
There's always this plan B. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. Yeah.
But I'm saying, like, you got to think though, because at some point, your integrity has to kick in.
Yeah.
Because now, I think if you on the streets, just being like, okay, like I say, as you Polo, everybody on YouTube knows you as the guy who does sneaker content, right? Okay,
yeah.
So imagine if the sneaker content that you were doing was for UAs, right? And this is you now. This is you in character, right? On YouTube. So in the real world, you're actually rocking your real stuff, because hey, I'm not on camera. This is me just on a chill off day. But now you already built that reputation of wearing or promoting replicas. So now that's how people are going to view you, and that's what I'm trying to get at with these guys who push that.
Yeah,
that's their character, but on the outside, now you're in the real world. That's what people are going to see you as, and you're not going to be able to live that down. So, like I say, just it's easier to just take that loss and move on than to spend pretty much waste money. You're wasting money at that point. You're wasting money. I get it, but at that point, you might as well just take that $40 and go to Walmart and buy shoes.
Yeah, I agree, because I mean, it don't really have no value, and then eventually somebody's gonna be able to.
Especially if you're paying over $100 for them.
Yeah, it's pointless.
If you pay anywhere over $100 for any of these replica shoes, you are gotta be. I don't know, man. That's crazy.
I don't get the mindset. Behind it. Either. I'm not knocking or judging, but it don't add up.
Because at that point, you're literally really only paying $100 less than the authentic real shoe.
Yeah, then you might as well go and get the real thing.
Exactly. Take that chance for the real one.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying, man. And y'all know me. We had somebody join the Discord a week or 2 weeks ago on asking me where to get it at. And I'm like, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't trying to go in on homie, but I told him like, go ahead and dip, bro. Like I ain't like boot him out myself. I just go ahead and dip, because like this ain't the Discord for you. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm very chill on pretty much anything. So
yeah, of course.
Yeah. Let me hit the chat real quick. It says, let's see, where did I leave off? I think it says the Slayer says Yerp. Manny with he said Manny fire, and then Manny with the kick says Deacon Kwame Slayer salute 100. Divine photos in the building says Yerp. What up, Divine? What up?
Yo,
What up? Devon says, "What up, Manny?" Manny got Devon with the salute. No hype in the building with the salute. What up, no hype? What
yo,
up?
what's going on? What's going on, bro?
Manny with the kick saluting 85. That means he's saluting no hype. Manny was goody from no hype. Devon says, "The only time I see dudes buy fakes is for collabs that are hard to get." Um, I guess if they're gonna like try to do a custom and make it like a collab, I seen somebody too where they're
What
taking.
you mean like off white, like something like that? Is that what he means? The route they'll take when they get like reps? Because obviously you're not gonna just get off white, for they're hard to come by. So people will take that alternate route, and so like because you don't see them in the wild, people will most likely assume they're real.
Yeah, true, probably will. I like when I wear my joints. I hope nobody don't like think my because I actually did.
Because you can kind of take that either way, exactly. You know what I'm saying, and that's kind of the bittersweet of having like such high valued sneakers. Like
Yeah,
because people are always going to question, you know, man, they can't be real. Like what I'm saying. People, hey, I literally gave up 100 hours of my life to be able to get these shoes. People they don't see that though.
yeah, exactly. Um, Manny says, "Save up the money and get it or pass it. Ain't that hard?" Pause.
Bro, chill, bro. Come on, man.
Yeah, I mean to be honest, like it's plenty of shoes that I want, but hell, I had to let go. Like I'm like, bro, like
Hey, like I said, you can afford what you want to, rather that be straight up, whether that be you got to save it penny by penny. But if you really want something, then you'll find a way to get it. So
oh
there's
yeah,
nothing wrong with having to save penny by penny. Hey, but you'll eventually get to that point, and you'll eventually have that thing that you desire if you really want it. And who knows? By then, after all that saving, you may say, "Hey, you know what? I'm good at saving. I'd rather just save money." Or hey, you
yeah,
may find something else that pique your interest in that moment. But feelings change, so you don't always gotta be getting things straight then and there on impulse.
yeah. This is true. Um, Let me hit the chat. Devon says, I mean, in the real world, no one's gonna look down at your feet and be like, "Oh, those are fake."
You'd be
Um,
surprised. You'd
I'm
be
about to
surprised.
say we've seen some people, and I'm not knocking it. And I'm not.
Divine, who's the Divine said this, right?
Yeah, Devon said that.
Well, of all people, you should know this. You know that's what happens.
My when I had a roommate back in the day, he called some people out when we used to have to hit the metro station to go into the city. He was like, "I'm the fake as hell." I'm like, "Come on, man, let him live." But like I know.
You think that, but like I say, that you'd be surprised. It happened, and it's still happening to this day.
Yeah, it is. But I mean, I get what Devon's saying too. Like, ain't nobody really going out the way. But I've also seen people in the Discord post people that was at the store. He was behind. He posted them joints that,
Yeah, well, I've done it, so
it didn't even exist. It was a shooter. It didn't even exist. And it's like, y'all, okay, these got to be fake.
There's nothing wrong with being a sneaker buster,
Oh yeah, didn't we have somebody that went by that like Sneaker Buster or something like that?
I don't know, but
I think it was a guy that was. I think he go by Yeezy Buster, where he was but he got it didn't go so well for him. But yeah, it was for a minute. But Yeezy Buster, but yeah, Sneaker Buster, same concept.
Mm-hmm.
Let me hit the chat though. Let's see. Max says we pay for the rarity when we buy resale. That's why the value shouldn't matter. Let's see. Devon says most shoes are at or under retail. You don't have to buy reps. Yeah, not in this day and time.
At this point, but yeah, like you said, mostly people are buying those coveted collabs that they just can't obtain in the real world,
Yeah,
so
and they
you get it for 150 all day,
yeah, but
and who's going to question it, because it can either be real or fake, but who's going to come up to me and ask,
exactly. You'd be surprised though. But I don't think nobody would just come. I would hope nobody.
Yeah, they're going to question it to themselves or amongst their peers,
Yeah.
but they're not going to just straight up walk up to you and be like, "Hey, are those real?"
Yeah. Nobody's ever questioned me if my shoes were real. They'd be like they
prime
just be like
example.
dope. Yeah.
Yesterday, I saw a father and son. The father was wearing the Futuras, and son was wearing the Fragment Travises. Um, I told them nice shoes. Never in my head did I question if they're fake or not, because like I say, it's not my concern. It's not my and it's not my business. You know, I just
Mhm.
congratulated the guys on wearing shoes because that's what I saw them as. You know.
Yeah. I've seen some stuff. I'd be like nice shoes, and I had people say I
Yeah,
had nice shoes. So
exactly. You know, give props when you see it. You know,
yeah, I just keep it moving, unless it just straight out just
stick
stands
out.
out.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Because there's still those that float out there too. Are like, all right, it's too obvious. That is not it. Let me hit the chat real quick. Let's see. No hype says Divine finally, Broski. I've been waiting for this day. Um, let's see. Max says I paid $80 for low 85 Navy metallics yesterday. Okay, and that's not bad
Yeah,
because some
I,
stuff
heard,
is going to
I
retail.
actually heard that those I hear those neutral gray 85 are also going for about $80.
Oh, I didn't know that. Nice.
Yeah, the 85 low, the grays.
Got you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they going
I
for under.
really wow. That's crazy. Kwame says those certain grails that are, and he's got a lot of dollar signs here. I get why people don't pay resale, but I just move on to the next release when I get the L. Yeah, I mean, for those like case in point, I would love the off-white Chicago Jordan 1.
Yeah,
I'm not giving nobody $5,000 or $6,000 for no shoe. So it's hey,
and you're also not gonna give nobody $150 for them. You know, I mean, unless they're real. Unless they're real. You know?
yeah, exactly. That's a shoe to me, out of sight, out of mind. Do I
Exactly,
know about
exactly.
it? Yeah. Do I know about it? Sure. But am
And
I
if you
finna
really, if there's a shoe out there that you just gotta have that bad, that you're willing to spend real money on, you know, it's on not authentic product. Let's just call it that. You know, you spend hard-earned money that you worked really hard for on not authentic product. Um, then it's better, like I say, to just, like I say, just save penny by penny, however you got to do it, or just not have it. You know,
yeah.
because
And
now, like I say, you're just wasting money. Because, like I say, but it's all in the eye of the beholder. You know, like I say, once again, if it's worth it to you, then by all means, then get it and rock it. But I'm just saying. But it's my opinion. Why pay 100 $150 for a fake one when you can just spend that extra 100 and take a chance to get the real one? And
true.
and in the really case, most of the shoes are only 100 to $200 on sneakers. So if you're willing to pay $100 for the fake one, and you could have easily paid that $100 for the real one,
Why not just get the real one?
take
Why not just get the real one? In that case,
that
why?
time. Exactly. Like, I don't know.
Um, yeah, we can go. I mean, I'm pretty sure if some people do it, they probably got their justifications as to why.
Yeah,
Um,
exactly. Never knock why the reasoning people do things. But
exactly. I can't just because I can't see it doesn't
I
mean
always
it's
question it.
yeah. No hype says this is the first in a long time I've seen a Jordan 4 sit besides the green craft joints. He says, Mac, I need those navy metallics and got the fire emojis. Mac says the most popular green shoe in the pine green fours. And I'm assuming he's talking about those SB pine green fours. Other than that, green is a hard sell. I mean, those Travis Scott sixes, the green joints, the olives went hard. They sold, you know.
Depending on yeah, it has to be a certain shoe, certain type of green. Because like that's a what more of like a forest green.
Yeah,
So it's a little darker. You can kind of like get that. You can kind of get that one off with a lot more than like a straight vibrant green shoe or
all
like
right.
a
Well,
more.
what about the Grateful Dunks, the gray joints? I mean, the green joints.
How often are you going to see those on the street?
I mean, true, but I'm just saying, like they had no problem
But,
selling
but,
those.
but, but what do you? Yeah, of course not. Of course they didn't have a problem selling them. Come on, man. But like I
I'm
say,
just saying.
how often are you seeing them? And like Divine always brings up, I honestly don't see why the value is there, because like he says, If you don't wear them, then what's the
What's the
point of
point?
having them?
Yeah,
What's the
what's the
point of
point?
having the
Yeah.
value that they have? So, like I said, you don't see them enough to know what goes well with them. You know.
Exactly.
Speaking
So
of the Grateful Dead, how do you feel about those those green ones, those furry ones that's going to be coming out? Well, they got
oh,
pushed back now.
I saw those joints. I know what you're talking about. Eh, I'm not. I'm not really checking for them.
No,
They
no,
not.
of course not.
I'm not
I've
really.
already seen what somebody said that could be dunk of the SB of the year.
For who? You or for them?
For them, they said that it could easily be a contender, and I'm like, okay,
Nah,
exactly.
nah. It's I got some dunks coming on the way too, man. I'm gonna just say that. So I think they go hard. You won't be surprised. Um, Let me hit the rest of the chat real quick. Where we at? Mineral Kick says facts divine. No hype says Mac. Good point for show. No hype 100. Divine says I get what Doug's is saying, but if someone walks up to you and say, "Yo, are those fakes?" If that happens, a fight gonna happen.
Well, yeah, of course, that's what I'm saying. Nobody's really gonna do that, you know.
Yeah, true. I mean, I would hope nobody would get into a fight, but I mean, people have gotten into fights for over less things. I would say, myself included. Um, let's see. Slayer says facts 100. Devon says those sneaker leakers are coming out saying that the Shadow High 85 is going out next year, so no one is gonna buy the Shadow One lows. So, and apparently I've heard that floating around too. Um, let's see. Max says, "Isn't it the reverse Shadow 85's Divine?" Let's see. No hype says Divine good because I had to return mine to Nike because QC as usual. So want to get two pairs soon. Let them sit. LOL. I need that two for 140. So we're talking about the other joint sets up that I was sitting before that we was talking about. I'm assuming the Jordan 4s, maybe. But let me hit the chat real quick again. Let's see. Devon says at Mac the original shadows. Yep, that's what I thought too. It's the original shadows. I don't like the reverse shadows at all. I don't know. Not every shoe needs to be flipped on us and think that's you know what I'm saying. At that point, it's just gonna make me want the original thing for me.
Yeah,
Um, let's see. Max says I saw photos that are showing it's a PE shadow, not the OG ones like the lows. Devon says, in conclusion, if you buy reps or fakes, no need to broadcast it. Keep it to yourself. I mean, basically, you know what I'm saying? My thing is this: if that's what you do, do your thing. Don't put it back out there in the market trying to pass it off as a real thing too. That's annoying.
hmm
Like we can do without that. So I'm not really mad at Nike taking this lawsuit action.
hmm
And Nike's been somewhat. I don't want to put a percentage out there, but I'm assuming their sue rate and winning rate and settling rate has been more positive than negative. They wouldn't waste their time. You know,
yeah.
we can
Oh
go
yeah.
down a rabbit hole of how many people they don't stop. Hey, don't make similar product like ours. All right, cool. Now let's clean up the rest of these little. This should be a walk in the park. You know what I'm saying? Not
hmm
one of those you got to go to trial to show you that like yes, it's the same even though you putting patent leather on it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't
Yeah.
taking shots at nobody. I'm just saying like you don't. It ain't one of those. Um, Let me hit the chat real quick too. Let's see. No hype says Mac. Yeah, I think it's the reverse joints. Mac says it's funny because we already had reverse shadow highs come out not too long ago. Exactly. That's what I was talking about. Those highs. And then Mac says those Verde Vesti SB double cup of ass. That's what Manny says. I'm gonna have to pull them joints up, man. I'm gonna copy it and put it up on the screen real quick, just for like towards the end of the live, because I just want to get a good visual on these joints. And then let's see, Max laughing. Devon says, "You seen the jumper man? Jax Travis was rocking the all green. Yeah, I watched. I saw that he was rocking them at the Boston and Mavericks game. I saw that. Um, I can't get with the jumper man Jax, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I know Dunks may have a different opinion. I'm not gonna knock it.
No, I just want the chocolate and black pair. That's it.
Okay, cool.
And
All
then
right, cool. I've seen these birthdays before.
I'm not feeling the OG pair. I'm not feeling other pair because he came out with like two different pair, the red stripes, then like
I didn't like the red
the
stripes.
reverse mocha wannabes,
Yeah,
and then now he had the green ones and he's coming out with the chocolate and black, so I'll just take those.
got you, got you. Let's see. Max says Boston exclusive, and he says same here, J Polo. Appreciate that. Let me hit the rest of the article real quick, and then we'll transition over to the next topic of how old is really too old to like still be rocking Jordans. Which, we'll get into. I'll get into my mindset on how I feel about it. Um, Let me get rest on the top of this one. It says, according to the lawsuit, which was first reported on by Sneaker Legal, Nike employed private investigators to purchase products from the named replica sellers, confirming the counterfeit nature of the goods received. So, I think that's makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, cool, just act like you're a regular Joe Smo and copy pair because they don't care who they sell to. Um, then they're
They don't know
comparing,
who they sell to.
huh?
Don't know and don't care who they sell
Yeah, they
to.
don't know. They give me money now. Just leave it like that.
Give me
Yeah,
money.
hey,
Yo,
my bad. Hey, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Hey, I didn't mean anything by that. But you know what I'm talking. Hey,
yeah, no, I know.
but yeah, let me get through the rest. It says the world of replicas and fake sneakers has been an unprecedented surge in popularity over the past 4 years. Online forums like Reddit, particularly the subreddit in replicas. Okay, that's the name of the actual subreddit. Is the subreddit r/rep sneakers, which was boast over 800,000 members. So obviously that's definitely its dark world. TikTok and numerous Discord communities have made an acquiring counterfeit sneakers a breeze. So basically acquiring them, making it easy to get. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people, like you said, have been pretty much promoting them, and like you said, they weren't doing it for no reason. You know? Um,
Giving you them WhatsApp numbers.
yeah, exactly. Which I don't feel comfortable using. Um,
It's just always probably like a zero.
yeah, like it's like 0, 1, and then it's like it looks like
Yeah,
yeah. Then it's like
what area code is that?
yeah. No, I hate because like 2 digits, so like 0, 1, a huge, obviously noticeable space, and all the rest of the numbers. And then the last two is like I do the same thing. Like, how the hell my phone? There's no way in hell like this is gonna work.
It's just an international calling.
Yeah, basically, I'm not messing with that. But it says these communities have streamlined the process of buying fake sneakers, offering products at a fraction of the cost of their authentic counterparts. This trend has emerged as a significant issue for brands like Nike, as some customers have shifted their purchases exclusively to replicas. So it's definitely has got its own world. Um, it says the new lawsuit lists some of the most prominent sellers with the replica sneaker community, many of whom are recognized as established sellers on the R Replicas subreddit. Spanning over 140 pages, Nike lawsuits meticulously dissects the counterfeit products, detailing the specific trademarks and trade dresses that have been infringed upon. The document provides 52 distinct examples of instances where fake sellers supplied products to private investigators. The purchases often include ultra limited and high sought after sneakers on the aftermarket, such as the various Travis Scott collaborations, off white editions, Kobe's, and Jordans. So, I mean, yeah, I guess if you're going to go all in, go all in. But I would assume for them to provide all the proof, like, you know how, like, maybe we'll use, like, we'll say Omni and Kai, them try to have a slight argument, or warn them maybe try to have a slight argument. But these guys are making straight up replicas. So Nike is easy kind of put up the document. Hey, this all our stuff. We did it first, and we got a block where nobody else can do this. This should be an open and shut case,
Mm-hmm.
just like the rest of them have been, from what it appears to be to me. You know, it says, in terms of what Nike is seeking from the court, the company demands and clear, assertive. Nike wants those counterfeit operations shut down completely. They are seeking financial compensation amounting to 3 times the revenue that these sellers generated by infringing on Nike's trademark by selling fake products. So whatever those people made, so if they made millions, say like I'm pretty sure they made more than this, but if they want $1 million, Nike wants $3 million for their troubles, you know?
Yeah.
And that means $2 million and Nike and the attorney gonna get $1 million off rip, you know? The attorneys, that's hey, we millionaires over here, you know? I know he's saying, well, Nike still keep a majority of it, but I mean, like, who gonna say no to a fucking cool millie?
Actually, I say the attorney's probably taking a large amount of it.
Maybe. But either way, like
Attorneys, Nike, then they're pretty much here. Attorneys, then Nike. Attorneys gonna get theirs first, and they're gonna get a very nice check.
oh yeah. Yeah, especially if they getting the wins, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Let me hit the chat. Let's see.
You gotta think either way, the court always wins.
Oh yeah, yeah, they definitely getting paid.
So either way, you win or lose, the attorney is gonna get paid. The court is gonna win. Whether it's a win for the court, whether it's you losing, it's still a win for the court.
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly. Manny with the kicks got the skull emoji, and Divine's got the laughs. Let me hit the chat real quick. Oh no, let me hit the rest of this article real quick. Let's see. They are seeking. I read the 3 times the amount. Granted, where did I leave off on this joints? Initially, yeah, it says additionally, Nike wants all counterfeit products handed over for destruction. The company is also demanding that the sellers disclose the source from which the purchases their fake products. So basically, they want to know where they're getting them from, essentially revealing the manufacturers behind the counterfeits. Lastly, Nike is seeking to freeze the assets of the sellers to prevent further financial gain from counterfeit sales. So Nike wants it. Hey, we want everything. We want where you're getting it from, because now those motherfuckers won't use them anymore because they gave you guys our product that is patent, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, a
Well,
lot of
one person to like just win to have the shoe anyway, and then it just spreads, you know?
yeah.
If just one of those people have the shoe, they can dissect that shit and spread the spread the knowledge throughout that industry, you know?
Yeah. True. Let's see. Let me read the rest of the article. It says Nike has long been vigilant in defending its intellectual property against bootleg designs that intimidate the brand's iconic silhouettes. It says such as those from Bape and Cool Kai. However, only recently has the company incentivized its efforts against sellers of outright fakes and replicas. So yeah, sneakers. So they just now start really kind of getting on that. It says last year marked a pivotal moment in when Nike took legal action against online creators known for promoting replica sneakers. Among those named in the lawsuit was Nicholas Turnberg and CDAS. I remember the guy, he was doing YouTube. The legal move was followed by a crackdown on Panda Buy, which that was ironic that somebody was asking us about the Panda Buy joint last week in the Discord. Like, one, none of us use it. I'm speaking for everybody because we don't need no unwanted legal attraction. One, we don't read about it. We know they sell fakes. Get the fuck on, you know. I'm just saying, like, I don't know if it was a test or not, you know what I'm saying, but like not over here. And like Manny and Kwame last night in the Discord meeting that we had, they like kept me trying to like ask me little questions. They're like, man, man, basically we come to the assumption like, man, you traumatized because the way you answer the question, you answer like you already in court. I'm like, bro, like I don't know. It's just I said I lost enough to know how now. Hell, if I'm ready to go back to that motherfucker, it's gonna be a long day, you know, versus me freezing up and telling them what they was trying to figure out anyway.
Oh, yeah.
But definitely traumatized me. But yeah, so apparently it says the Panabuy platform affiliated with Turnberg and CDS is leading a rapids in China that seized over 200,000 fake sneakers. Notably, Panabuy was generating close to $6 billion in revenue. So they were selling $6 billion in revenue of like fake sneakers. So that was his own world, man. And that's a nice nest egg, bro. I don't care what it is. Like millions is great, but billions definitely has got to be fucking excellent, you know? As we quote one of the greats. It says, as Nike continues to pursue legal action, the replica sneaker community may find it increasingly challenged to operate without facing serious repercussions. This landmark lawsuit could potentially reshape the landscape of the sneaker industry. For more updates on this and the case in the streetwear, and I got this from Soul Retriever mobile app. So pretty much, yeah, Nike's trying to put an end to it all. You know, they're tired of all of it, from what it seems like, and it's about time, man. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It should make it easier to me, in my eyes. Like, this will make it easier for when they are fakes out there. It should be easier to spot now. You know, when you getting a lot of it off the street, you finally sweeping.
You know, and in the earlier you read that you know, when they used Bape and Kool Kai as examples.
Right.
Yeah, it's easier to get to those guys and track them because they are the sole provider of that product, you know.
Yeah.
So you're going to go directly to the source on that one. You know, like I say, yeah, Warren also, you know.
Yeah.
But say with like the more just UAs and reps, that one is gonna kind of take some work because you got to think there could be 100 different, you know, of those little shops, you know, distributing the shoes throughout the world, you know.
True.
And how hard is it for them to close up shop here, move the shit, you know?
Yeah.
If they feel a raid coming, because I'm sure they're constantly moving around, you know.
Oh
they
yeah.
probably don't stay in one place for more than 6 months, I would assume, you know.
If they smart, yeah, get the hell on.
They probably stay in for a season, then move. Stay in for a season, then move, you know.
Yeah, you gotta get tired of that though. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, yeah, but hey, when the money's good, you know.
I mean, yeah, when you're in survival mode, there's you don't think nothing of it.
I mean, the money's good, so hey, that's a small price to pay. Like I say, the load is probably light. They probably got, like I said, a couple machines that they can easily, you know, disassemble, pack up on a semi. Boom, we're gone, you know.
Yeah. Let me in the chat. Man with the Kick says, "Run it up, huh?" Let's see. Divine Photo says, Nike has to be the only company people do replicas on that don't even happen to Adidas except Yeezys. He got in parentheses, New Balance, Asics. Yeah, I'll say it's more of the Yeezy side. And
Because
then
they're not really big. The markets for those aren't as big just yet, but they will never ever really be as big as Nike. You know, they'll never be on that Nike level. But they will get their own shine, but it won't be anywhere near Nike.
Yeah, it ain't Nike's level. You know, it's a different Nike on.
Nike's always gonna sell. Nike's always gonna have its value. You know.
Yeah, Jordan just really, and we was talking about this in the Discord last night too. Jordan just really came over there, and he probably didn't know it, but he really sold that product. You know,
you got to think because Action Bronson doing his thing over at New Balance, but in 10 years, tell me, are those Action Bronson New Balance? No. Is anybody gonna be asking about those, looking for those? Are they even gonna be worth $100 in 10 years?
No,
you know,
I don't see that.
Exactly. So even with somebody like who is it? What's his name? Amy DeLeon, whatever his name is. You know.
Yeah, I thought it was a she. It's a he.
JJJ, you know, J-Hound, all those guys like that. You know, like they're big. They got their collabs and stuff. But in 10 years, are people gonna be asking, yo, let me go get those JJJ Sound Reeboks?
Hell no.
Nah.
Hell no.
But here, 30 years later, you got people saying, yo, let me go get them Jordan 6s. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, different ball game. It's another level. It's another level. Kwame says, I think they might start with NB, which is New Balance now. There's some collabs getting popular. They are getting more collabs over there, but I mean, they got a long way to go to get to. I'm not saying it can't happen overnight, but
and some of New Balance's designs are, you know, they're kind of like out there. You got to know those cuts and stuff.
You almost made me
like Nike and Jordan are kind of like the same. They never really change. New Balances, they got like them funky cuts and stuff in them sometimes. So it's
They're
kind of
they're they're different. They're different. They're definitely different, and that's the point. You can't be like Nike.
it's not gonna it's gonna be hard to rep those. Which ones? The ones you got, the Sunshines, right? Which ones are they?
You talking about the outside clothing joint?
The New Balances, the ones you got for the gym, because there were two versions of it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's the inside clothing.
Okay, yeah, the inside, yeah. So like
inside,
that
and
kind
there's
of
the outside version.
yeah. So like that type of design, that's kind of hard to replicate,
Yeah.
So I get why New Balance can't be repped right now,
Yeah, it's kind of like it's not worth it. No disrespect to
And
New
then
Balance.
especially how the bottom looks on the bottom of
Oh my
those.
god,
I'm
bro!
saying, come on now, like it's gonna a rep is gonna have to really know what they're doing.
Because Nike just pretty much got a similar shape.
Nike is copy and paste
Yeah,
through same shoe throughout,
but yeah, New Balance they got a circle over here. Yes, and like
Yeah.
Nike's bottoms paws is smooth, and New Balance shit is just like it's like a
They got diamond cuts in the bottom. So what you mean?
it's a different cut. It definitely that's the best way to describe it. Not taking shots at New Balance, and I know they are supposed to be more on the comfortable side of things.
And what did and let's take it from the late great Virgil himself. He said it's an honor to be replicated. That means you're doing something right.
Exactly. He did say that. This is true. So for the last 10 minutes, man, let's talk, how old is it too? How old is too old to be a sneakerhead, man? What are your thoughts on this? You think like when should maybe I should just, hey man, you stop making sneaker content, stop talking sneakers, go on and I guess go into old man status,
I mean, the love you have for certain things never die,
Exactly.
So and there's no time limit on certain things that people enjoy, and people can't put a time limit on it. But I wouldn't. There's a way. See, now this is what it's because there's a thin line on that. Because there's certain ways that some people do it that will overdo it to be like, hey, you too old for that,
Yeah.
But there's people who do it subtle. Like you see, what's his name, Sneaker Grandpa? He gets no flack for nothing he does. And you see, he's like wearing sneakers, streetwear, everything.
Yeah.
He gets no flack for nothing he does because he doesn't overdo it.
Yeah.
So my opinion is, honestly, I'd say as soon as something starts causing you discomfort, that's when you know it's not for you anymore. That's the way to say it, And that could be, in your 30s, in your 40s, in your 50s. But if I was to do a rule of thumb, I'd say 55 is my cool point of that,
I don't think, like, to me, I don't think I could ever see myself not being
no, but like not. I mean, like as in how you like not being so heavy into it. And about 55 is when you should just become now more of just the casual guy about it. Like, hey, I've been, I still collect and I do my thing. I'm just not out there with it as much anymore.
Yeah, I can see that.
Like that. Like never let it go. Never let that passion go. But. Like I say, there's a way to do it. You got some people who be 55, 60 out here still skinny jeaning up with ones, with twos, and that's when you like, hey, you too old for that. But then you got those 60-year-olds who dress it up well. You're like, man, you can tell.
I think I got that's what I like about, and I'm not trying to overly sell the Ralph Lauren brand, but it's kind of one of those where it's a grown, but you can still drip it down for the young status too. Like, worst case scenario, as I get older, I used to wear it unzipped, zip that motherfucker up. You know what I mean?
It's just that, in my opinion, it's just that thin line of overdoing it compared to just wearing it.
Yeah.
That's what makes it, and then that's what makes that come in where it looks bad for all older people.
Yeah,
because those that ruin it.
That stereotype. Yep.
Like you see this guy dressing like he's still, like he's still 23. I mean, let's say like he's still 26 instead of 62. Let's use that as an example.
Yeah, true.
like he's still dressing like he's 26 instead of 62. And then you got on the other hand, you got the 62-year-old who has a 30-something-year-old son, and his son learned it from him. But
Yeah.
they would think that the father is trying to be like the son, and that's what's messed up about it,
Yeah, true. Devon says, let's see. Here's the thing. If an old person is wearing vintage tees, skinny jeans, trying to be young, that becomes an issue.
Exactly. That's what exactly overdoing it. Exactly. You see
That's a bit much. Like me, like that's why I think that's why I said I understand. Like as I get ready to go to the OG status, I think I'm already trans. Like I don't overly do it like with the skinny.
No, but you're also not technically older yet. You're still we're right in the middle. We're literally right in the middle.
Yeah, we on deck, but we not there. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, I don't know where I'll be dressing in the next 10 years, man.
But it'll be with some J's on your feet, though.
I don't see myself ever. That's what I said. I don't think I can get out of J's, bro.
And for what? I got too much invested into this shit.
I'm gonna put a lot of money in this.
Yeah, I got at least another 30 years.
Yeah, like basically, hey man, pook you all. A lot of people pook. That's how I feel. Like, bro, like I don't put too much in this. Like, I don't put too much time and hard work and give up now.
No, yeah, of course. But there's always gonna be society's opinion rules.
Yeah. Devon says, I don't care how old you are. If you like them J's, you like them J's. But I don't see myself sneaker hunting for Jordans in my 50s.
No, exactly. So that's what I said about 55 is a good age to finally say, hey, I'm just that guy in the background watching the new generation do their thing with it,
Yeah. I mean, if I'll put it this way, if the shoe is available, I'll get it. But as far as like, let me go on this resale market, man, shit, I'm not, you out of the chase, out of it.
Well, at that point, that would kind of be where you at with it. Because, I'm not about to fight these youngsters for them. I'm just going to go get them, because now I'm not wasting my money trying to chase them with these kids. I got that extra money to spend now,
Yeah.
And you'll be kind of more cautious, conscious on what you're buying. Because, like I said, you'll know that, hey, this red shoe ain't for me. I'm 50 years old. I can't rock that shoe like I could 20 years ago,
Yeah.
So you'll be kind of more selective on your stuff too. So your choices will be a lot more conscious and selective, and you won't really have an issue going on the secondary market for that, or not the secondary, but the resale market. I'm sorry,
Yeah, same concept.
Yeah.
And I did find an article real quick as we stay on this for like the next 5 minutes. Says I'm 61 and I never been too old to wear Air Jordan. So he says he's been collecting for nearly 40 years and he's not stopping now.
Exactly. So I said that 62-year-old, like I just said, he taught his son, but people will think that he's trying to chase his son and stay young,
True. And the guy that we have up here on the screen, I know you're probably not looking at it. He got, I would say you can tell he's 61 and he's dressing like a 61, but he's surrounded in his sneaker room, as you can see, like kind of how I have it set up. But his joint, hell, he has a pathway versus me. You know what I'm saying?
Let me prime example. I'll give you good example. Clark Kent.
Yeah.
Clark Kent, great guy. He transitioned well. He's still a major sneakerhead in his OG days. But then on the other hand, let's take another 60-year-old, Busta Rhymes.
Oh God!
Bro. So you get what I'm saying, though. You see where I kind of go with this at, like where
that was not cool. That's not cool.
You
giving Busta a straight bullet, bro. You're not wrong, but come on, man.
I'm just trying to. That was the only person that I could think of that was getting up there in that age that still tries to overdo it and still think that he can still do it like that,
The overly sized chain, like
yeah, you know what I'm saying? So
and let's not get on the microphone thing he did on stage.
Yeah, we're not gonna. We talked about that when he did it, but yeah, man. But you get what I'm saying, though. Those are just examples of how you can kind of you see view them. You know.
Yeah, true. Um, Let me just hit this article real quick and then we'll wrap things up and talk upcoming release. It says they got in quotes. It says, "Man, why are you wearing those? You too old to wear those." And he says, "I've never had anybody say that to my face, but those are some of the reactions I get as a 61-year-old Air Jordan collector." Says, "Does it happen on the internet? Oh yeah, people have stuff to say about my sneakers on there all day." Says, "Sell me those. You too old to have those. Let me have them." Um, he says, "I get those comments a lot and I respond to pretty much all of them. What do I say back? I'm not too old to wear Jordans. You're never too old. You can wear what you want to wear at any age."
You're not too old to wear shoes because that's what it boils down to. That's it.
Yeah,
At the end of the day, that's all they are. It's just material
yeah,
that is protecting your feet. You know.
yeah. It says, "That's how I felt when I saw a clip from the Complex Sneaker Show last weekend discussing the idea that Jordans aren't as comfortable when you get older. I see that a lot myself in comments on posts that I make. People feel as though you should transition to some New Balances or something like that when you hit a certain age, but I
New
just."
Balance don't give a crap about comfort right now. They're trying to catch up. The comfort is probably the last thing on their mind right now. They like we got to catch up to Nike. We putting out
True.
collabs and hey,
Yeah,
you know,
hey, we in business now,
yeah, we
man.
ain't not comfort out the window right now. We'll get back to that later.
Exactly. He says, "But I never understood what age has to do with what type of shoe you wear." He says, "No, I don't think there's an age limit on Jordans. I think it's up to the person to decide what they want to wear and not an age limit. Collecting Air Jordans is something I've done for nearly 40 years. I'm the same age as Michael Jordan." He says, "I'm 2 days older than him, born the same month and same year." Wow. So there you go. So I mean, does Michael Jordan still wear his Jordans? He's wearing Jordans, but he's not wearing the shit he was balling in, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? Like we wearing, you know?
Why would he? Why would he need to wear those? He like you said,
He already
he
did the work in them, yeah.
he worked in them. There's like work shoes to him. You know.
Exactly. Yeah, perfectly, yo. It's just like work shoes for him. Says, let's see. We were in college at the same time. I was the University of San Diego. He was in UNC. I used to sprint home with my running mate in college and watch UNC games. When Jordan left and went to the NBA, I was still in college. There was a clip of me in college, same wristband on the left arm as Jordan. His style of play, his relentless, and let's see, he will and his will to win. That was me at first. I tried to go out and imitate his moves after the games, after watching Jordan do the impossible on TV. Okay, so he's taking it more than
Yeah,
he.
okay.
Yeah, he was a.
You could have left it at that you're 60, you still wear Jordans. You didn't have to give the whole inspirational spill behind it. But I get it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I ain't gonna say you don't try it, but I mean at the same time, you all right. You know what I'm saying? That was a
We
stretch.
didn't like we just didn't really need the full reasoning behind why you do. Like we same age. We went to college together.
We wore the same wristband on the same
you
one.
know,
That was the one for me. That was
yeah.
for me. Like, bro, so like, bro, I swear to God, like, you know how we are,
Bro, not gonna call you hey, good looking on the wristband.
Yeah, exactly, bro. Let me hit the rest of this article, then we'll talk upcoming releases. It says that was around 1985 when the Chicago Jordan 1s came out. When the first Jordans came out, I saw the Chicago's for $65. That was a lot of money back in 85. Plus, I was in college. I was a college student, but my parents would send me money and I saved up to get them. I still have those shoes in the collection. By the way, says the same pair I wear January 1st of every single year. They are still wearable. So I guess he still wears them at the beginning of the year every year. He says, I've been wearing Jordan since 1985. I like says I like other brands. I have other brands and styles of Nikes in my collection, but it's mainly Jordans. I have 1,443 pairs right now. That how much is too much should be the question. I'm sitting at over 100 pairs of sneakers, and even I'm like, bro, like I don't want to get honestly. I don't want to. I do not want to touch it. I don't want to become like a where my room is now a maze to get. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't
Mhm.
know. I think I'm good. Once I fill that wall up, I think I'm good. But that's just me. But you never know. Why not? Just
It'll be on select occasion.
yeah. I mean, I can see myself getting to that point, but I mean, there's no way you can wear them all in no 1 year. You know.
Mhm.
Um, I just keep it at that. Is that especially if you're buying to wear. But I get it. You know, they keep producing stuff. You continue to like it, and you get it, and that's it. Says why that many? I like being able to wear different shoes. Sometimes 3 or 4, maybe even 5 in a day if I have the time to.
You know, hey, what's wrong with that?
Okay. He just had to like he don't know I'm
Yeah,
reading.
no, yeah, now he just
Yeah,
showing off.
yeah, like that. Yeah, now he just come on, bro, and he's probably most likely retirement status. Um, not taking shots at the homie. It says I don't have every single pair that came out. There are some that I missed. There are some that were stolen from me by movers when I moved from California back to Michigan. Um, he says there are some that I lost in a divorce. I had to give up hundred of pairs to my ex-wife, and we were only married for less than a year. I caught her
Jeez,
cheating
dude,
on
the thing
me.
must have been about what's for value.
He said, I caught her cheating on me, but she filed for divorce before me and said that she caught me doing it, what I caught her doing. So the court made me give her 100 pairs of my shoes, all my autographed memorabilia, college jerseys, things of that nature. It had that says it was bad time. There was a time in 2001 when that happened, and I had to have thought about giving up. I was like, nah, I'm not going to give up. I'm going to keep pushing forward. Why would the court make you give her all that if it's not hers?
Can I say
But
something?
please,
Bro must be really lonely. He must need somebody to talk to. Because he giving up all the business. Yo, we asking about what age do you think is too old. He tell us about the divorce. She was cheating when she thought I was cheating. Yo, bro,
yeah,
he must really need somebody to talk to. Because
yeah,
he giving up all his info, bro. All his
yeah,
personal business. Like,
yeah. He taking it a little too deep, man. We're gonna talk upcoming releases, but he do got a nice little sneaker collection in here. He's got the Wheaties box with all the ones that Michael Jordan was on. Um, It looks like he has some of them actually like an actual like sealed bag, where I guess he doesn't. I mean, obviously he's not going. I don't understand the cereal thing. I know Travis Scott did the cereal, but I'm like, y'all just gonna keep them
Yachty
there,
did
and,
too.
huh?
Yachty did too.
Yeah, Gotti, who Durkios, he did this. I don't understand the cereal thing. He even has Jordan cologne, from what I see up in here too.
Oh
Um,
yeah.
I didn't know they did a set like that, but he has that.
Jordan has some cologne too. Yeah, you didn't know that?
I do, but I didn't like. I know I never
Yeah,
tried it.
was it like the 23 collection, something like that?
Yeah, that's what up on the screen right here. It's got aftershave, body wash, bar of soap, the cologne, of course, and I can't tell what the other things is, but it looked
Oh,
like
just like new shoes. Cologne smell just like new shoes. Like that.
a.
Oh man, that new shoe smell.
Yeah, but he's got one hell of a collection here. He's got some of his like rookie cards and stuff like that too. So let's talk just upcoming releases to wrap things up here for the night. Um, let's see. What is the one that y'all did want me, that birthday joint? I'm gonna show that because I got that up on the screen. Not for me. The Easter egg bunny joint. Dunk. I'm good. The pink. It's dope and it definitely gives me Grateful Dead vibes.
Not
But
me.
I don't see myself wanting that one. You know. What are your thoughts on the birdie joints? You know what those are?
Yeah, those fairy joints, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. What's your
Yeah,
thoughts?
I brought them up earlier. Yeah.
Yeah,
Nah.
not for you. Okay. Um, let me get the chat real quick. Let's see. Kwame said sneaker collecting is for ever Cardi B voice. Divine Photo says you see MJB B don't do it at his age. Okay, so he don't be rocking, but he have on J's and Nike. It just be his more his age level. Um, let's see. Devon says Jordan just rocked dad jeans and J's. I mean, basically. Let's see. Kwame says, I see old people 60 plus rocking Jordans occasionally. So rock what you like. That's what I'm saying. Just rock what you like at the end of the day and call it a day, bro.
Oh yeah.
Um Manu Decay says, if I retire, AI keep buying them for my kids. So he said, I'll keep buying them for my kids, so I'll never stop. Okay, so you're gonna keep them fresh.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's a good
Hey,
way to
that's
think
one
of
thing.
it.
They say you teach your kids.
Yeah,
Your kids the game, so they grow up and
yeah, true. Devon says that's the issue with divorce. You could spend your hard-earned money, and the court will let the woman have it. Yeah. I don't want to get too deep into that, but I mean, divorce is one of like marriage is one of those, man. That's a very I take it very serious. And then you gotta have certain things there. Even you can't force certain people to do certain things. And even if you do have, like, say what Dr. Dre had was like a prenup, he still had to end up paying stuff. And it's like he had all this, but somehow, like, it's up to the judge to enforce it. Even though technically it's like you got a strong possibility of them perforcing it. But if the other person challenges, like, hey, I wasn't in my right mind, this and that third, the judge, all right, cool. All right, she wasn't in the right mind. Boom. We're going back to the standard. You know? Um, it's just a lot, you just gotta I feel like marriage is like hit or miss, bro. And I'll just leave it at that. Manny with Kick says Air Jordan 11 lows, diffuse blue, pretty fire. Okay. And then I see like Bape, they're gonna do some more drops too. Apparently, I feel like this is like their last like hoorah that they're gonna do, which I talked about that. That looks like the Air Force One, just to complete the deal with Nike and call it a fucking day. I know we got those Huff Air Maxes; those are supposed to be coming. Um, which is basically based off the skateboarder who I found out I didn't know this, but he had passed away in 2020. I'm not sure if you was familiar with that, Dunks,
yeah,
but I
yeah,
remember watching him a little bit growing up when we
yeah,
was very big into skateboarding.
yeah.
Yeah. So how do you feel about the Air Maxes that Huff that's supposed to be coming here? I think they're coming next week.
I didn't like the dunks. I don't like the Air Max.
The Dunks when they did like a mystery surprise with it, like
Yeah,
you didn't know what you're gonna get,
yeah, I didn't like them.
and then in
I
July,
didn't like the puff on the toe box like that.
yeah, it wasn't for me either. You know, it says Nike Foam Posit DMB Cherry Blossoms. Those are supposed to be coming in July. I want to grab those just because they actually look pretty dope to me, even though foams are not comfortable. And then we'll go there. And then I know we got the Nina Chanel's. They're supposed to be coming next week.
Yeah,
What are your thoughts on the threes Nina Chanel's?
I'm not gonna go for them.
They're not for me, man. I don't see the hype behind it. We was talking about
I mean,
this.
they're cool shoe. It's a nice shoe, but I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna go for them. I mean, the only if anything, I'll probably go for the hat and probably maybe like the one with the shirt, maybe. You
Yeah,
know?
because she does have a lot of merch
Yeah,
on there. Like I haven't had a chance to look at all of it, but I'm like, I don't know. I know the shoe's not for me, and I know she's known for like her, you know,
I think it was maybe just a different color. I just can't get with that green
you
like
can't
that.
go with the green. Green is a hard sell. Green is a hard sell to be fair.
I mean, and I get it. They try to use Swizz and Alicia to promote them. Um,
I didn't know that.
it didn't do anything for me. If you go on sneakers out there on there, they got them on there, but
Oh, okay,
it
yeah. I've
still
been on
didn't.
there, but I ain't been watching the content on there. I
It
just been
still
looking
didn't do it. That didn't help, honestly.
at yeah. And so Manny says these diffused blue Air Jordan lows. He says pretty fire. I got them up on the screen. They're okay, but I just can't get jiggy with 11 lows, man. That's just me. But let's go and wrap things up here for the night. We've been on the joint for like an hour and 8 minutes. So yeah, let's go and wrap things up for the night. Appreciate everybody for coming through and showing love, man. This definitely was a good one. Sign up for that sold out Discord. Link is pinned at the top of the chat. It is free to sign up. Other than that, man, my name is Jeremy Jones, and what I normally do is make content about sneakers, occasional Tron Halls, and y'all know we got Music Monday. Should be back live again on Music Monday if everything goes right. But until then, y'all can find me in the Sold Out Discord, which is pinned up at the top of the chat. It's free to sign up, and I'm gonna let my homie Dunks take us out for the night.
Hey, thanks everybody for joining us. This was a good one. Hope everybody enjoy the rest of your weekend, man. And like I said, I preached before it's summer, so I hope you're wearing your shoes. Your latest and greatest pickups. Like I said, this is the time to wear them. The sun's out, so go out and have some fun. But yeah, But yeah, like Paul said, we'll see you guys next week, man. And everybody have a great night.
All right, man. We're officially out, man. Peace.
Peace.
My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone, God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone, God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now, hope I don't crash all I'm out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry, oh why? Oh, I'ma cry, oh why? Oh, I'ma cry, oh why? I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone, God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone, God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone, God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone, God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now, hope I don't crash while I'm out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry, oh why? Oh, I'ma cry, oh why? Oh, I'ma cry, oh why? I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone, God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone, God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone, God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone, God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now, hope I don't crash while I'm out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry, oh why? Oh, I'ma cry, cry or why. Oh, I'ma cry or why. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember.